like apparently going to start doing that. They're going to start bringing back heater sneakers. People also hinted the Dorenbecker Jordan 4s, which that would be insane if they brought back the Dorenbecker Jordan 4s. Like that's a straight up great. Amen. Say amen. It's Ramon Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be discussing some upcoming sneaker releases in June because we're about to approach June. Then also gonna be talking about some other sneaker news, like for example, apparently Nike is supposed to be bringing that, like they pretty much leaked that they're like Nike apparently said that they're gonna be bringing back OG like bangers. So people are hinting either Red October. Obviously, this isn't like specific, but they're pretty much saying that they're gonna drop like heater sneakers like Grails that came out 5-10 years ago, and they're gonna re-release them kind of like how they did with the Soul Jordan 3s. I was gonna grab the Soul Jordan 3 V2s, but you can go check out that review on my channel. They're somewhere over there in that pile. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah, you know how the Soul Jordan 3s, they're going for like $1,000. Like that was like a super like Grail limited sneaker. Apparently it was super limited because it just came out like 5 years ago, which wasn't that long ago actually, for how much it is been going for. Like obviously there's not as many sales for the 2018 pair because the 2025 one just came out, the V2 one, but I think the original one's better probably because it's like solid white, it's more crisp, but the new one's probably gonna, you know, do you better within like wearing it, so it won't crumble on you or anything like that. But anyways, they're going for like $1,000 and they re-released those. So like Nike's been doing that. They're like apparently going to start doing that. They're going to start bringing back heater sneakers. People also hinted the Dorenbecker Jordan 4s, which that would be insane if they brought back the Dorenbecker Jordan 4s. Like that's a straight up grail right there. That's like one of my grails actually. Like I would love to have the DB4s. I actually had a pair of DB4s a long time ago. I copped them on Grail. I don't want to get into too much of a rant, but it is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. I actually copped the Jordan 4 DBs on Grail a long time ago. They were super used, like beat. Honestly, they probably were fake, but who knows? But if they're real, I should have kept them. But then again, they probably crumble and stuff like that. But they were like super used. So usually used sneakers crumble less compared to like a sneaker that's been sitting dead stock for years on years. Usually the dead stock pair will crumble quick. But a pair that's been used, like, you know, worn a lot, it won't crumble like, you know, as easily. So yeah, I actually had a pair of Dorenbecker Jordan 4s because I've been like, that was one of my heater sneakers. Like whenever I was first getting the sneakers around 2016, 2015. I remember the Dorenbecker Jordan 4s, like that was like one of the heaters. Like I like the Superman, you know, logo on the tongue. And if you don't know Dorenbecker, it's pretty much like, you know, like kids like who, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much designed the sneaker for Jordan. So yeah, so that's pretty much like what Dorenbecker is. It's like a hospital or something. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to get into all that because I'm not too, I actually do know about it. Like I'm pretty educated on it, but I'm not like, you know, 100%. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on some upcoming releases. The Ferrari 14s, which those are super fire. I remember I was at a sneaker event like 2 years ago, and I remember I saw a person wearing the Ferrari 14s, and that's like a fire sneaker. Let me see how much the OG Ferrari 14s were going for whenever they came out. Okay, the OG ones came out in 2014. If you don't know, I don't know if this is an actual, like official, hold on. Okay, I had to just look that up because I think it's pretty interesting because they put, in the original Jordan 4 Ferrari 14s, people didn't call, the colorway was called Marcelano, or it was called, hold on a sec, it was called Challenge Red. Okay, so it was called Challenge Red, so they weren't even called the Ferrari 14s, but obviously looking at them, you could tell that they're inspired from a Ferrari. They're super clean, they have the carbon fiber on them. I've seen people already have early pairs of the new ones. These 2025 ones are an instant cop for like sneakerheads who like this pair. Like this pair is super clean. I really like them. I love Ferraris, the car too. Like that's a fire car. And actually, I just looked it up. I already knew this because I saw a picture of there's an old picture of Michael Jordan hopping out of a black Ferrari like a long time ago. I'm sure he probably had a red one too. That's probably why. Well, everyone knows Ferrari red. Like that's like the classic, you know, like Ferrari color whenever you see a Ferrari. But yeah, pretty much supposed to take inspiration from MJ's Ferrari 550 Maranello, which is I'm assuming, obviously it's a, obviously that's a type of Ferrari. So yeah, the new ones are coming out in June 11th. So it appears to be on a freaking Wednesday. So that's gonna be pretty interesting how that's gonna go down. If it's gonna be a GR or what. Let me kind of like see if this is gonna be a GR or not real quick, y'all. Okay, I'm assuming these Ferrari 14s coming out are gonna be pretty limited. Apparently they're gonna be, I just looked it up, apparently they're gonna be pretty limited in grade schools. And limited availability in men's and grade school. So I think it's gonna be a pretty limited shoe because it's not coming out on a Saturday. It's apparently supposed to come out June 11th. So I'm assuming it's gonna come out on Sneakers app. We'll just have to see if it comes out in retailers. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be a shoe that's gonna hit JD Sports and like Foot Lockers and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to see. I think these are gonna be pretty exclusive. I could see there's a picture of the car, the 550 Maranello, whatever that it's inspired from on the back. I really like the carbon fiber on this shoe. Actually, I remember when I saw this pair at a sneaker event, I literally have it in one of my videos, like literally like my mom was with me, she liked these, so like she literally called them out. It's kind of interesting how like I didn't even know that those were gonna come out, and I just like I kind of looked at those, I'm like, oh, Jordan 14s, you know, I kind of brushed them off. But I've always liked this Ferrari colorway. I remember seeing them like whenever like, this came out in 2014, so it's literally around the time I was into Jordans, like first getting into them, you know what I'm saying? So I remember seeing these, and I was like, dang, those are actually hard. I don't like Jordan 14s, but these are a hard Jordan 14. There was another Jordan 14 that came out not too long ago. I think it was the, what was it called? There's another Jordan 14 I swear that came out not too long ago. I think I could be wrong. Maybe there has been a Jordan 14 come out a long time ago, but I think there was one that came out not that long ago. It was like black and white, and it actually flipped. I might pop it on the screen if I can find it. But yeah, so these Ferrari 14s supposed to come out June 11th. June 11th. So stay tuned for this. The retail is going to be $210 in men's, $160 in grade school, so it's pretty normal. Let me know if y'all gonna be copping with these. I think these are a good cop. I think I might have to get a pair, but we'll just have to see, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really be wearing sneakers a lot. I have about 5 to 7 pairs of sneakers, which is plenty for me. I'm not really like I'm not like collecting like crazy right now. Obviously I have pairs like the sell, like that's really what I'm collecting for, just collecting shoes to sell. But yeah, so I'm not really collecting them, pretty much just reselling them. But yeah, stay tuned for more fire videos. Let me see what else I have to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna end off the talk about the Ferrari 14s. I really like those, so I had to talk about those for a little bit. But the next shoe I want to talk about is the Rare Air Jordan 3s that come out on the sneakers app tomorrow, the 30th. So it's on a Friday, so it's pretty interesting. I don't know if they're gonna hit retailers. I'm assuming they are. I already knew the shoe was not gonna get the love it deserved. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a really clean Jordan 3 Nike Air on the back. Cannot go wrong. Blue colorway. Black, goes hard home. It's like these Rare Air Jordan 3s are super fire, super clean, but they're already going for retail on the apps. So it's just sad. They're not getting the love they deserve. But if you want these for the personal, these are a solid personal. Just they're not that special. You know what I'm saying? It looks like they're gonna be very easily to get. So anyone, everyone and their mama can get a pair if they wanted to. So I mean, if you don't care, then yeah, go ahead and get them. Honestly, I think these are a pass for me. They're kind of basic. I would have got the Black Cement 3s, which those brick too, which is kind of crazy for a Black Cement 3 to be bricking, but just because how much pairs they released. Anyways, the next shoe I want to talk about, I don't want to make this video too long. Last shoe I want to talk about is the Dodger Kobe's. They come out tomorrow too, so we have the Dodger Kobe's and the Rare Air Jordan 3s coming out on the same day on a Friday tomorrow. So yeah, 2 bangers. The Dodger Kobe's are actually going for a little bit of money, but I think the shoe isn't going to go too crazy. It is a Kobe 6, so Kobe 6s have been going kind of crazy lately. The All-Star Kobe 6s came out not that long ago, and they're going for like $330, like $280 to $330 on the app. So yeah, and these Dodger Kobe's are really clean. It's just more of like a niche colorway. You have to be like a Dodgers fan kind of. You don't have to be a Dodgers fan to wear these, but they're more like, I mean, I guess anyone can wear them. It's a blue colorway, pretty much Kobe, but you wouldn't really know it's a Dodger Kobe unless you look at like the back has like the A. You really wouldn't even know what these are, because like you would have no idea that these are related to a baseball team unless you like just knew what the colorway was, because the only hint that gives you is maybe the colorway is the same. So if you know Dodgers, then yeah, and then it has the 8, the little like 8 like lettering on the back. So that's like Kobe's number, Kobe number 8. Well, he did 24. He was 24 and 8, but yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Cool Kobe signature on the back. Let me know if y'all are gonna be going for these. Hopefully I have this video out today. That's really all I had to talk about. Drop a like, drop a sub, hit the notification bell. It's completely free, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I had to talk about. Ferrari Jordan 14s, fire. Rare Jordan 3s, they're pretty cool. Dodger Kobe's, pretty fire. And then I talked about how there's gonna be some grails coming out. Apparently, there's nothing confirmed, but this is pretty much like Nike's hinted that they're gonna be coming out with grails that came out 5-10 years ago, maybe longer, and they're gonna come back out as another release, like brand new pairs that won't crumble on you. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Got more fire content on the way. Peace.